second. One second, y'all. How y'all doing? Probably ain't even on here yet, but how are you doing? Let me get my personal hotspot ready, and let me get my microphone on. Which now the clip is going again. Damn it. I'm just gonna leave the mic. Okay. How y'all doing? Oh, by the way, let me see. 1 second. Let me go ahead and get my. Cause hello, it's Taurus Tarot in the house, and I'm reading today for all the signs, baby. Can you hear me good? I ain't used this in a while, so y'all have to bear with me. Which now the clip is going again. Damn it. Sorry, y'all. It's a little bit of an issue. 1 second. Let me see. 1 second. Let me go ahead and get my. Okay. So you should be able to hear me pretty good. Okay, I was making sure that the sound was working. Okay. Alrighty. So let's see. Okay. Let's do this. I know it's a little early, but let's go ahead and see what the good stuff that is coming to Aries in the New Year's. I feel like I need to use these cards. Ooh, shirt. Okay, all right. What is the good stuff coming to Aries in the New Year's? Keep in mind we do uprights only. The Fool card. Oh, new beginnings. Like new. Oh, lots of options. Lots of options. New beginnings. What else is coming up for? Let's see. The Queen of Pentacles. Could have to do with work. Yours is emphasizing work, Aries, all right? It's emphasizing that. So I feel like for some of you, a lot of things surrounding your work is coming up in the New Year's, and it looks like good things. Lots of opportunities coming to you, lots of expansion and growth. And it's really referencing money. And I think in a love sense, especially if you're single, lots of options. Like if you're involved currently, I feel like you may be exploring outside of that connection. That's what I got. Or deciding whether you want to still continue with that connection. That's another thing I was getting. But I feel like 1 second. Lots of money expansion, lots of growth. And it's almost like whatever you're doing in that year. Tyler, you remind me of Vince Vaughn. That is so funny. That has been haunting me for years. I've been told that for years. It's the most common comment I get online, in person. It's the strangest thing. I don't see the resemblance. I think Vince Vaughn looks better, actually, than this lump on a log. Anyways, I get that all the time. I don't know why. But anyways, Aries, I feel like basically it's emphasizing your career growth and expansion. You taking action towards certain projects, certain opportunities, like lots of opportunities, all right? Lots and lots of opportunities are coming to you. And I can't even sit here and really emphasize what these opportunities are. I just know they're good. I mean, it is the good stuff read, but even if it wasn't the good stuff read, I'd still say there's a lot of good opportunities coming. Thanks for the 53rd chapter. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate that. Don't insult me. You look like the guy from Mean Girls. Don't insult me like that. Don't even try that. All right. Talking about Damien. Don't even fucking try that. All right. Yeah, idiot. Insult. Don't even try it. I feel like basically the Fool, 7 of Cups. Lots of opportunities. Lots of I can't really, and it's good. It's like a lot of expansion in your money. It's not emphasizing love. That's not saying love's not going to happen, but what it's saying is it's definitely emphasizing career being a big, major expansion. And I want to say, let me put the scenario out there I'm getting in my head. Let's say you're already employed. All right? Let's say you're already employed. Then I see you basically finding other employment or possibly doing a side job or doing 2 jobs. Let's say you're not employed. Well, be ready to be employed. Let's say you're self-employed. Then a lot of opportunities and a lot of growth and expansion in that. And it's with the Fool being here, I want you to be more of a risk taker. All right? I want you to be more of a risk taker is what I want you to do. Don't be afraid to try new things. Don't be afraid to stand out. The Fool is like being kind of reckless, but in a good way. So be kind of don't be afraid to take risk. And I feel like, and just in general, I see you being very financially set with the Queen of Pentacles there. All right. Also, stable in the home. All right. If you're single, lots of options in love is what I'm also getting. I'm not getting big love energy off that. And I'm not going to force it. I'm not going to force a love scenario. All right. Let's do Taurus now. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to force a message. Let's see. Bye, Adriana. You're being a dumb idiot. All right. All that shit in the background of your picture. What are you, a hoarder? All right. You put the whore in hoarder apparently because I see a bunch of shit in your background. Lady, clean out your house before you try to. Don't even do that. All right. I'll see you on next season of Hoarders. I saw that shit in your background. All right. Okay. If that's really your stuff, you need to really, you shouldn't be on here fucking with me at 5:30 in the morning Vegas time. You should be tending to that pack rat bullshit you got going on. All right. Okay, let's do Taurus. What is the good stuff coming to Taurus? All right. New people. Oh, a relationship. A relationship. Yeah. A relationship, friend. Yours is emphasizing love. So yours is emphasizing love. All right. Now this could be somebody new, but I'm just going to put it this way: whether it's new, old, or somebody you're currently dealing with, there's an energy here of a relationship, energy of a mutual love connection that is going to be in your life in the new year. All right. Whether I don't even know what time it's going to. I don't even know of a time when it's going to take place. I just know I see a relationship here. I also see you getting work recognition, a recognition for a job well done. Tyler, why do you acknowledge the negative? Only acknowledge the negative comments. Your comments are filled with so much love. That is true, but negativity always stands out. And Arne, I'm gonna need you to not try to be somebody's Mr. Rogers and trying to spread the love and be all peace and world peace. Fuck, I look like. This ain't a beauty pageant, lady. This is Tyler's Tarot. There is no world peace or love and gumdrops. I'm a bastard. Just go along with it. But stop trying to be somebody's peace. Who are you? You're nobody's peacemaker. Come on. Don't come at me with that. It's the morning time. All right. I just had my coffee. Bye, y'all. See ya. Bye, haters. All right. Page of Wands, Two of Cups, Three of Pentacles. And I woke up about 4 hours ago. So just go along with it. All right. I feel like basically what I get for you is love and relationships is a big theme that's going on in the year of 2021 for you. That's what it's emphasizing to me. Once again, thanks for the 53rd chapter. I appreciate that. That's what I feel. There's this energy here of a relationship. Now, if you're already in one, I see that relationship continuing. If you're not in one, let me put it this way. You're single. Is it possible that your single life is coming to an end? Is it possible your days of being alone is shortly expiring? I'm just saying. Two of Cups, Three of Pentacles. And I definitely see workplace recognition. And for some of you, this could be a promotion to a higher position and higher pay. For some of you, I'm just getting you, if you're self-employed, I see you getting recognized for what you do. All right. Getting recognition in some form or a fashion, like getting in the newspaper or people just coming to you for what you do for work. If you're self-employed, that is. I just get this recognition type energy going on for you Tauruses. All right. That's what I feel. Okay. That's what I feel. Thank y'all so much. Thanks for the 5, Jules. Thank you so much. Let's do Gemini now. Lord, Lord, why are y'all trolls up so early? Like I always say, shouldn't you be under the bridge somewhere? All right? What the fuck happened? Did the nut house let you out of your fucking cage? Your padded cell? What happened? Did your parents let you out of your cage to get on here and fuck with me? All right? Just saying. All right, let's do, y'all are it's too early for that shit. Go to bed. Go read a book. Go jump off a bridge. Do something productive, all right? Thanks for the 50. I'm not doing super chat questions right now. I'm on a time frame. Thank you so much, Sister Goddess Tarot. I appreciate that. Are you with your life? Is this person the life partner? 3 of Wands. It's actually very possible this person will stick with you. 8 of Cups reversed, 3 of Wands. I would say possible. It's not set in stone, but possible. I get that they're not going to go anywhere anytime sooner. They're not going to go away easily. All right, that's what I get. Like this come back around energy or stick around type energy. But no more super chat questions. Thank you so much for your super chat, though. Here we go. Let's do Gemini now. I just thought that by me going live early, I wouldn't run into the trolls. I really did think that. Boy, was I wrong. Thanks for the 28, Patricia. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Woo! Oh, Gemini. Bitch, if you don't get the fuck up out your head. Damn, every time you get to this sign, you're just This ain't about a sign. If you think you're that important, Gemini, that I'm only going to call you out. If you think see, that's entitled. That's your ego at play. You're not important enough for me to call you out or to have this personal vendetta. Get over yourself. You really need to get over yourself because you're too in your head. You don't speak up enough. 8 of Swords, 7 of Swords. Oh, Gemini is this big, huge self-sabotager. Tell you don't know my life. I've been through. I don't care fuck what you've been through. We all been through some things. Is what it is. 8 of Swords, 7 of Swords. Don't piss on my leg and tell me it's raining, Gemini. You're too in your head. And don't make me wake my neighbors up. All right. I'm gonna really fucking go off. All right. Let's see. That's what I feel. Now, I think this is in regards to love situations. I think you're a self-sabotager. I think you run away from commitment. Like I said, this is what it's telling me. 8 of Swords, 7 of Swords, Queen of Cups. I see a love relationship that is going to be of significance in the New Year's. I don't care if it's somebody new, current, or somebody you haven't met yet. I don't know. I don't care. All right? But if you don't put up the effort, then I'm going to ask all Gemini subscribers to unsubscribe from my channel because you're a waste of time. 8 of Swords, 7 of Swords, Queen of Cups. I see a love situation that may be self-sabotage. Don't tell me about what I've dealt with. Don't tell me what you've dealt with. Because I feel like your luck and love will change for the better. I also see some of you, if you're involved, possibly leaving a relationship that you're involved in or like sneaking away from it or getting away from it in that year. That's another thing I was trying to avoid that. But I see we're focused on the good stuff. Keep that in mind. I see this love coming in. I see you avoiding commitment or avoiding two in your head. Open your mouth is what it's trying to say. Be vulnerable at what it's trying to say. All right? Queen of I think you play a lot of head games and mind games too. Don't tell me to stop arguing with myself. I'm about to argue with you. Huss. What is that? All right, Huss. Why don't you hush? Huss. H-U-S-S. Right there it says H-U-S-S. Don't start with me. Dude, stop arguing with yourself. Like I said, you're about to have me arguing with you. All right, just saying. Bye. See ya. 8 of Swords, 7 of Swords. I feel like basically, this is not emphasizing relationships. Or sorry, career or business. This is emphasizing emotional situations. Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords is what I feel. Love coming in, but I see you sabotaging it. I do. I see you running away from commitment. That ain't what I wanted to hear. Well, guess what? Change the fucking trajectory right now. You have a chance right now to change your shitty ass behavior in love situations. Change it. And guess what? I won't have to call it out. All right. That's what I feel. Eight of Swords, Seven of Swords. For the ones that are already involved, it keeps telling me if you dealt with this is only for the ones that dealt with a cheating partner or a partner that you think is cheating. Some of you may leave that person, or that's what I kept getting as well. All right. All right. Let's do. Okay. Thanks for the. Let's see. 1 second. Thanks for the 5. Corey, I appreciate that. Oh, Cancer, yours is one. Oh, I ain't even changed the sign yet. 1 second. Let's do Cancer. Okay. Cancer, I like. Okay. I feel like there's a thing. Okay. Cancer, you're going to be leaving everything behind. I don't want to hear that. I want to stay in my, normal ways. I want to do what I want. Don't tell me what you want to do. I'll tell you what I want you to do, though. Leave everything that ever hurt you, backstabbed you, betrayed you, whether this is friendships, connections, whatever the case may be. Leave it behind. It's the coffee kicking in. Just go along with it, all right? I see some of you leaving. Okay, I'm gonna tell you how I'm getting it. There could be a connection you end up leaving. If you're not in one, I just see better connections coming along. I see some of you possibly leaving a job or leaving a career that you've been doing for a while, or leaving. But it's for your best good, because outcome is Wheel of Fortune. I think in order for you to get to this Wheel of Fortune energy, this Ten of Swords event has to happen or take place. Whether this is leaving. Could be old behaviors, old ways you do things behind as well. But I feel like it's more so you leaving what's not serving you, whatever this is. And you'll probably find out in the year of 2021 what this is. All right? Because I feel like it's for your better good. But guess what? It's a blessing in disguise that whatever this is coming to an end. Thanks for the 10, Vanessa. Appreciate that. Let's see. Thanks, Michelle, for the 5. Thanks for the 10, Marcy. Appreciate that. And I feel like the way it comes up is it's something that's been dragging you down. I also want to tell you to check back on this reading in 2021. It'll make more sense to you. I feel like I need to tell you that as well. So, you won't get to this great shit unless something's left in the past, whether it's old friendships, old connections. Some of you shitty family members you don't need to associate with. I ain't here to tell you not to associate with your family members, but it's something about, don't tell me I'm bitter, Tina. All right, you put the bit in bitter, you idiot, you twat. You ain't got a profile picture up, bitch. We'll talk about bitter when you can put your bitter ass face on a profile picture and put it up and let me see what the fuck you look like. All right. You probably bitter and busted in that face of yours, in that mug of yours, all right? Fool, Ace of Swords upright, 10 of Swords. It's always the ones that are faceless that talk mad shit. That's what I've learned. All I see is a green icon. Put that picture up, Tina, who calls me bitter. Put the picture up. You're the other bit. You're the bitch. I'll be a bitter, but guess what? You're the other B-I-T. Bitch, all right? Full Ace of Swords upright. Tyler, what's got into you? No, I just ain't taking no shit. I'm feeling good today. Let me just go along with it, all right? 10 of Swords. So, Cancer, I feel like basically, long story short, I feel like things will be ending in that year, or things that have been dragging you down are coming to a close, and I feel like it's for your better good, because I see a lot of success coming to you towards the end of 2021, or toward the end part, all right? All right, here we go. Let's see. Let's do Leo now. Leo. The sign of the attention seekers. I'm gonna shit talk for this morning. I'm such a okay. I'm talking too much shit this morning, y'all. Let's do Leo now. I should have waited till later. I think I did this too early. But you know what? It's never too late or too early for a message, isn't it? All right. Don't start asking questions. Here we go. Let's do Leo now. I don't even know how to fucking interpret this shit. You know the first message I got for you. 1 second. I'm really impressed with your discipline. You're going to be on TV or a movie very soon. I hope so. I had a really popular psychic tell me one time, very popular one. She said, I see you having a cameo in a movie. And I'm like, I can't wait. I hope that fucking happens. Like a cameo, or she said where the, I don't know if she wants to be called psychic. 1 second, Leo, but she told me, she said, I saw a vision of you having a cameo where the main character in the movie broke up with someone. She knows who she is, the one that said this prediction. And she said, the main character breaks up with somebody in the movie. And she tunes in to YouTube Tarot, and there you are screaming and yelling or saying what you got to say on the screen. So, but I thought that was pretty funny. That would be epic. If there's a movie producer out there, not that I'm important, I'm not. But if there's one out there, you got to incorporate me into a really shitty breakup romance movie, all right? I'd be perfect. The character tunes in, and I chew the bitch out. That would be perfect. All right, thanks, Ashley, for the 10. Appreciate that. Now, let's do Leo now. Leo starts at 22 minutes and 39 seconds. 9 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, King of Wands, and the Page of Wands. First message I got was, now, I'm going to put it in a love sense. All right? I'm going to put it in a love sense. And I'm not, okay. It's almost like you'll have the power to manifest people into your life. I get you have a high manifestation ability. All right? And it's almost like I don't see, okay, here's what I get. I'm going to tell you exactly what I get. And I'm not going to like hold it back or whatnot. I'm having a little bit of a weirdness with yours. I'm not sure what it's trying to say. I'll just tell you what I get. All right. 9 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, King of Wands upright. I feel like you have, this is more like for a single Leo or one that's getting ready to be single. I don't know how to really, only way I can say it is that you're going to be able to manifest people into your life. You have this charm like no other. King of Wands. That's why I'm saying that. You're the King of Wands. I'm going to need you to really tone it down with the game playing, the fickleness, the indecisive. This is telling me indecisions here, folks. 2 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands. Basically what I'm trying to say is don't lead people on. You either state you're interested or you state that you're not. Because guess what? You do clownery, the clown comes back to bite, like Monique said, right? I feel like you have a strong manifestation ability. And I feel like if you put your eyes on someone and you work your charm, you're able to manifest that person into your life in some capacity. I don't like this message, so I don't care what you don't like. All right? And I feel like basically it's telling me you're going to be very indecisive or possibly having more than one option. And I feel like you're going to lead people on or play games or act indecisive, hurting people's heart, breaking people. That ain't me. Woman or man, who died and made you some perfect Mother Teresa? You're nobody's Messiah. You're nobody's ascended master. You're a human. You're not perfect. So I feel like that could be a possibility that plays out. And I feel like going into that year, you're going to have a lot of options in love. This was like for a single Leo. I'm going to give another message. Hear me out for a second. This was like one that's single or becoming single. Stop. Don't play that. Don't play that. Because guess what? When you do clownery, that comes back to bite, doesn't it? Thanks for the 10, Ashley. Appreciate that. I see you finding somebody in that year. But I also see you playing a lot of head games and mind games or giving off indecision, possibly juggling in that year. You may have more than one option in that year of 2021. And it may be a fire sign like you or an earth sign. You got 9 of Wands, King of Wands, Page of Wands, and the 2 of Pentacles upright. Now, let me go into a business sense here. You better know what you want. You better know what you are trying to manifest. I see you getting what you're trying to get. I see you chasing after what you're trying to chase after, like as far as a goal or a career or a job, whatever the case. I see you getting that. I also see some of you being kind of. First of all, let me go into this. I feel like a lot of you have trust issues too that need to be addressed. I got my little Mr. Fogg as my little pointer. That's what I feel. I feel like some of you let down the guard a little bit. It may not even be that you actively play games. Well, I feel like you do. But I'm just saying, for some of you, it's more of like a self, what is it? What is that thing called? Self-preservation. Like you really go out of your way to not fully give to situations in fear of it backfiring. And I don't think you have to have your guard up as much as you think you have to. I think you can let it down in the year 2021. Honestly, I think you can. I see a lot of career and success. As long as you chase after it, you'll achieve it. It may not be in that year. You may not achieve your ultimate goal in that year, but I see it on the horizon. Don't tell me you don't. This is what it's saying. If it's your story or it's not. That's what I kind of feel. I'm a bitch this morning. I gotta stop. All right, that's what I get for you. All right. Let's do Virgo. Let's do Virgo. What about Virgo? What's the good stuff coming to Virgo? Oh, some of you are about to get a leadership position if you're not in one, or a higher position. Higher pay, higher position. Woo! I like it, Virgo. I like it a lot. For once, you get a good reading. So let's please bask in this moment. In fact, everybody press the pause button. Freeze frame this bitch, because guess what? Something miraculous just happened. You see what I'm saying? Something so miraculous since the rise of Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ's rebirth has just happened. Virgo got a good reading. This is almost as rare as a Bigfoot sighting. This is almost as miraculous. What is going on? Sorry, I shouldn't have used Jesus Christ's name. People get Jesus Christ's name. Lord, they're probably going to come after me now. You get what I'm saying? This is like miraculous. Virgo, good reading. Those two don't go together. Since, well, never. Just saying. This is almost unheard of. Emperor, Page of Cups, and a 9 of Pentacles. As soon as I said that you were going to get a higher position or higher pay, the money card comes out. The good being settled, money-wise, comes out. All right? This looks good. Freeze frame this bitch. In fact, I want you to laminate this to your motherfucking forehead, because we don't get good readings like this at Tyler's Tarot. This is like a blessed money, 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 money. Mr. Big Stuff. Who do you think you are, Mr. Big Stuff? You're never gonna get my love. Well, actually, I don't go with this. Mr. Big Stuff. Don't even go with the read or the money theme, but literally, I get this energy of a big stuff, a hot shot, the boss bitch, boss the boss man, boss bitch. That's what I get. Now let's get into the love portion. Do you know that you're too independent for a love situation? Are you aware of that? Whether you're involved or not. So that's all I've been really wanting. I came to this reading actually because I want... You're too independent for love situations. Your money's more important to you, or your position, all that good stuff, you know. How can you settle down when you are most important to you? It's all about you. And that's not being too, you see what I'm saying? It's all about you. I don't care if you're involved or not. Nine of Pentacles, Emperor upright, Page of Cups. How can anybody settle down with you? It's all about you. Me, myself, and I. Emperor, Nine of Pentacles, Page of Cups. Now, if you're involved in that year, I see you being... Okay, let's say for the one... Let me just do a category here. Let's say you're already involved. You're too independent. Somebody acts too independent in this connection. That's the problem. Very... Not that emotional and very independent. I don't know if it's you or them. I'm not in a relationship. I'll be eternally single for... Okay. For the single ones. Let me go to the single categories. You're too independent for love situations. I'm going to keep saying it like that. I'm not saying you won't have options come in. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, this reading right here doesn't read someone who's focused on being in a relationship. You may desire it. And I'm not saying it's not going to happen. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, there's too much of an independent streak and a focus on money. How could you be in a relationship when you are most important to you? Because guess what? When you're in a relationship, that's two become one. But no, I know the ones are going to say, well, no, I've been in a relationship. It's not about two become. Yes, it is. It's another person. It takes two to tango. So, Virgo, your advice is, if love is what you want, act like you want it. I don't like this. I don't care what you don't like. I don't like you telling me you don't like it. Just thank you for the 35, Vanessa. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. But I see you being good money and career-wise. I see a step up. If you're self-employed, I see you making tons of money, having tons of clients and customers. If you're like at work at a place, like work at a workplace, you may find yourself in a higher position or getting better pay. And I see a lot of options love-wise. All right? All right, here we go. Okay. Let's see. Y'all are funny. Let's do Libra now. I don't think I've ever been this energetic this early. Oh, I know what it is. I get it. I know now. It's because I got a vacation coming up. I'm looking forward to my vacation and my Tesla. Whenever that bitch is going to be here. That's going to take forever, apparently. Okay. Let's do Libra now. What is the good stuff coming to Libra? Travels, a home. Some of you are paying off a home or getting a home. Coming out of financial... That's so funny that came out like that. Libra, take your motherfucking hand out of your wallet for a change. Stop spending. Get off Amazon. Unsubscribe from that monthly magazine, or unsubscribe from that. You don't need everything, all right? Tone that shit down. Let's downsize a bit, because you're going to have to downsize as you're going to need what's coming up for you. And you got to have the money to get it. You can't buy a house off your looks, can you? Just saying. Or you can't... Even if it ain't in a house, let me just put the house thing aside. You can't pay for shit with your looks, can you? So therefore, I see, first of all, let me tell you this. If you've been having any type of money problems or stagnant money, I see your year being 2021 to make the coins. Something about a house being paid off, or possible home move, or something around the home. Maybe like redecorating, remodeling, something about a home is being emphasized in that year. So I see you having a stable home situation. Now, let me go to the second category. Let's go to the second one. Let me put this closer 1 second. Eight of Wands, Four of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles reversed. I left it reversed. It came out reversed. I'm going to leave it like that. What I kind of feel for you is, now, I see a relationship on the horizon for you and something long-term. It looks long-term to me. It doesn't look short-term to me. It looks long-term, all right? It could be a fire sign or an earth sign. But nonetheless, I feel like there's a relationship coming along. And it could be, for some of you, it could be a long-distance connection that finally comes together, or this is going to be somebody you travel with. Travel's involved with this person. Maybe they travel for work or something along that line, or maybe you do. Who gives a shit, right? You get my point. Don't tell me what I say every time. All right? That comment went so fast. I couldn't see it. But I feel like basically, I see a lot of success for you. But I'm going to need you to really stop spending so fucking much. Take your fucking hand out of your wallet. Just saying. You're all about balancing the scales. Well, bitch, learn how to manage, balance that checkbook. Just saying. You run around here with this Libra motto to balance shit out. Let's fuck the scales, bitch. Balance that checkbook. Balance that spending out. Just saying. That's what I felt I needed to tell you. Four of Wands, Eight of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles reverse. Really good stuff coming to you, but please watch your spending. Only purchase if it's absolutely necessary. All right? That's what I feel. I also see a long-term relationship headed for you. Some of you, if you're already involved with someone, there may be a popping of the question in that year. Possible. But I see a relationship nonetheless. All right? Let's do Scorpio. Let's do Scorpio. Let's do Scorpio. Let's do Scorpio. Woo! I like this a lot. I fucking love it. Tyler, you will get married in 2 years. Oh, really? Well, remind me in 2 years to fucking go jump off a bridge. I can't handle marriage, damn it. By the way, for those that give predictions to me, I always screenshot it and I put it in my journal. Not journal, it's a album on my photos where I put all my predictions that people give me. So you just got added to my prediction journal. All right. That one? Oh my God. Okay. What's this for? Okay. You're a bitch. And that's a good thing. Let me tell you this. Here's my thing. You have, I like it. I like it, Scorpio. You know I like a real bitch. A real bastard. I like it. You're going to turn into one of them people that basically don't take shit from nobody. I asked what the Four of Swords is about. Queen of Swords. I like it. I like it. What I feel for you, I do see you taking a step back from the love scenarios. I know you ain't gonna want to hear this. Oh, is it? Y'all, is it? Oh, no, don't tell me it's doing that. 1 second. Give me 1 second. Is it stuttering to y'all? Or is that just me? Okay, I had to make sure. What is going on? What in the hell is going on? Okay. For the 35, Vanessa, appreciate that. Thank you so much. Sometimes I feel... Is this thing on? Should be good now. I'm using my Verizon hotspot, so it should be good. Damn, a lot of people left because of the damn lag. What the hell? It should be good now. Okay. Scorpio, sorry about that. I'm about to redo yours. So that way, it should be good now. Okay. It has nothing to do. Well, yeah, it could have had something. Okay. Nine of Pentacles, Four of Swords, Page of Pentacles. Now, I see you taking more of a step back approach from love. Like, you're going to be the type that's like, well, they're going to have to initiate with me. They're going to have to chase me because I ain't chasing after the bitches. All right. Some of you may take a break from a relationship too, is what I'm also getting if you're already involved. But I felt for some of you, I see you taking a more step back approach, or more of an approach of, they're going to have to come for me. I'm not going after them. The Queen of Swords, Four of Swords. And I think that's a good approach. I see a lot of you, this is more like a singles message. But if you're involved, I feel like for some of you, you may become single in that year. And I don't think it's a bad thing. I don't think that's a bad thing. I think it's a good thing. But I also see financial improvement in that year. Financial improvement is being emphasized here. Or just finances being good in general. Being a very money-driven, successful person. Some of you could have actually more, you may work a primary job and have one on the side in that year, or it's just whatever really you're focused on is making pretty good money. So I don't know if it's two jobs that you're getting finances from or income from, or if it's just like this one job that's really doing good, all right, in that year. That's what I feel. That's what it feels like. Let me put the camera down a little bit more. That's what it feels like. It feels like somebody here who's doing pretty good financially. All right. And it feels like you're in a single mode. Even if you're like in a relationship, I see you acting more single or independent from that connection. This don't feel like somebody who's very all up in the love scenarios. Like, it feels like somebody who's kind of taking a step back from the love scenarios and focusing more on what they make money-wise. Like, this is somebody who realizes money does not pay the bills. Oh, sorry, money. Money doesn't pay the bills. Love doesn't pay the bills. Thanks for the 10, Shay. Thank you so much. Or Shay, I'm not sure. Thanks for the 5, Shalimar. Thanks for the 5, Jacole. I got to do my cardio this morning. Thanks, Dahlia, for the 10. Appreciate that. Yours is emphasizing money. Be aware in that year, money being a big, prosperous area of your life. That's what I feel. Hey, Carrie, I ain't seen you in a while. Single mode, but making pretty good money. I feel like for some of you, if you left a long-term, like let's say for the ones that are involved, if you left a long-term relationship, you'd be paid pretty good. Or like a divorce, you'd be paid off pretty good, or something about money being good. All right, I don't give a shit. Sorry. All right, let's do this. Let's go ahead and go to Sagittarius. Lord, the good stuff takes too damn long. God, it takes too long. All right, here we go. 10 of Swords, the 8 of Cups, and the Fool. Okay, Sagittarius, this is not your story if you're not connected to someone. I'm going to go ahead and let you know. This is not your story if you're not connected to anybody. So I would just tell you, watch the collective. But, so, this thing that you already know of, it's coming to an end. This situation, I feel like it doesn't have to be love either. It could be like a situation you're in. Whatever this is, it's coming to a close. Job. Could be a home situation, could be a love situation. I don't know. It looks like something's coming to an end, and you're gonna be forced to have to find something new. I don't know if this is a relationship or a career. I don't know. Career, love, I don't know. Whatever situation, because there's a lot of people that watch me. I can't sit here and point out a particular situation. There's something coming along that's gonna require. It's not even really. You have no choice. I see you walking away from whatever this is. And having to start fresh and new. So there was a lot of wasted time in this situation, all right? And I feel like you'll be forced to start new things, and I think it's a good thing this thing came to an end. I think it would have got worse as time went on. Because I think that the more you stick in there or stuck in there, whether it's past or present, it would have got worse over time. With the Fool here, you're gonna have to try. Keep in mind, do not in the year 2021, do not try to rekindle old flames, or try to go back to old stale situations. It'll be the same thing, different day. So in that year, your lesson you're learning is to keep only focus on new and things that provide you with that happiness, that emotional fulfillment. All right? And that's what I feel. That's what I feel. Can you give me more? Give me more. Oh, I wanted to come out. Okay. 6 of Wands. Now, in a business sense, I feel like for some of you in that year, this literally just flipped up, or it made me feel like it wanted to be flipped up the way it just kind of made a sound. I see you being successful career and business wise. Some of you, you'll get business and career success after you walk away from something. But for some of you, just in general, let's swipe this aside. You already heard that message. Let's go to the next one. I see a lot of if you're patient, success is coming to you. It's not going to happen overnight. Your goals or your dreams are not going to happen overnight, but I see you being very successful, possibly being very well known. 6 of Wands, or being getting a pat on the back, job well done, success. Look into being an entrepreneur too, is what I want to say as well. Now, I'm going to say for some of you, I got the King of Cups here with the 6 of Wands. I had to pull you extra cards. That was a shitty read, honestly. I feel like basically, I see some of you finding the love of your dreams possibly at the end of 2021 or going into 2022. So I feel like there's a love life that's going to be prospering. If the good stuff comes to those who wait, right? And I don't think I think that you're going to find the one you want to be with, or the long-term thing you've been waiting on. All right. But some of you have to leave something else behind that ain't working. That's what it keeps telling. I don't know what that is. For the singles in general that just left shit behind, you already know you left it behind. Well, get ready for the big major thing that you've been waiting on. Also see lots of business and career success. All right. Let me put this out here for a small side storyline for those that make sense with it. 1 or 2%, probably 1%, hell. If you're looking to be successful or being well known, I see that being a part of your path. All right. Okay. I might actually switch to these cards. No, I want no. Those are kind of weird and funky looking, so that'd be hard to interpret into a good message. All right. Let's do Capricorn. Oh, that's the wrong sign. 1 second. I got that song by The Color Purple. Sister, you've been on my mind. Oh, sister, we're two of a kind. Oh, sister. That's what I got in my head. Some of you, okay, for a small portion, this is not the reading. This is like off the top of my head. It just popped up in my head. So for some of you in that year, you may be making amends with a sister, or your sister's going to be on your mind, or they're going to be on yours, like making amends. You being more collaborative with a sister. It could be in regard to Sagittarius or Capricorn. I'm not sure. All right. So, okay. That's literally what popped in my head. So for some of you, thanks for the 50, Anjanette. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm not doing, I hope you're, I'm not doing questions, but I hope that was just like a generous donation. I'm not doing that, but thank you so much, Anjanette. I think you've sent before. Well, thank you, Kim. Appreciate that. Thank you, Natalie. Appreciate that. All right. It's not lagging on my end. Let's do Capricorn. Let's do Capricorn. All right, here we go. Can you tell me the good stuff coming to Capricorn? That could have been for Sagittarius or Capricorn. Thank you so much, Anjanette. Like I said, thank you. Capricorn, there's a need for you to get out of your head about things on the emotional matters. I'm gonna do 2 categories. Can I do 2 categories? First of all, for you ones that are possibly already involved in a relationship, you'll stay with that person, but you 2 have to work on the trust problems first and foremost. But for the singles, let me go in with you for a second. Only way love is going to take place in your life is if you let the guard down. If you don't, if you overthink things, you're going to run the person off. your trust issues, abandonment issues, whatever issues you have, is what I feel. Nine of Wands, Nine of Swords. You worry too fucking much. You put so much emphasis on the outcome before the outcome even happens. Stop focusing on what the outcome's gonna be in connections you come across. Let the shit play out. Stop thinking too far ahead and live in the moment when these connections come in. Yes, it is you. It's you. Nine of Wands, Nine of Swords, Two of Cups. I see a possible relationship here that prospers, that goes the full mile. But is it possible that Capricorn's going to be this type that runs a motherfucker off or runs a bitch off? Is that possible? Please stop putting so much emphasis on the way something's going to end or the outcome of a situation. Bitch, let that shit play out naturally. Because I feel like you'll run people off. I think you worry too much. I think that you're too stressed about things you don't need to be stressed about. Honestly, the message I need to tell you, and it just popped up in my head, everything's going to be all right. I don't think you have as much to worry about as much as you worry. Sorry, I said that wrong. I don't think that you have to worry. I think things are going to be really good for you. And it'll all turn out. It always works at the end of the day, doesn't it? It always works out for the good. And I you know what I'm saying? And I feel like basically, please don't overthink stuff in the year of 2021. I want you to just go with the fucking flow. Go with the moment. Live in the moment. I also want to say for some of you that are already in relationships, I see that those relationships would continue if it's worked through. There could be trust issues there. But I feel like basically, that's what I feel. And that's really the only message I feel like I need to tell you. It's all going to be all right. It's general, but hey, it's all going to be all right. Just saying. Let's see. Let's do Aquarius. I didn't get business with that. I'm sorry. I'm not forcing messages, folks. Let's do Aquarius. Where's Aquarius? There it is. Let's do Capricorn. Oh, sorry, Aquarius. All right. Can you give me 3 good messages for Aquarius, please? I felt I need the layers out and just pull. Woo! Woo! Oh my God. Oh motherfucker. I think I'm going to switch my zodiac sign to Aquarius for the next year. One more card. Woo! I don't know how to handle. Let's see. Knight of Cups. 10 of Cups. 2 of Cups. 4 of Pentacles. Save. Focus more on saving than spending in that year. Money's going to be fine, but don't spend the shit before you make it, all right? Take it out of your wallet, you spendaholic. That rhymed. Now, Knight of Cups, 10 of Cups. Some of you are going to be in a marriage. You're going to get married. Or in a long-term relationship that leads to the marriage you've been waiting for. Some of you, you're going to be getting married in that year. Some of you are going to meet someone you may end up marrying. They could be a bit younger than you, or there may be an age difference there as well, is what I'm also picking up on. Clarify that 4 of Pentacles. You're going to become very possessive of this person and them you. Aquarius, I see you kind of like, if you're single, I see you having options. A lot you're not going to be interested in, but there's going to be one that really tests you, all right, in a good way. Money-wise, be careful with your spending. I want you to think before every purchase you make. I want you to think if you really need whatever that is in that year, all right? Also see some of you being kind of aloof emotionally with the 4 of Cups, which is a big Aquarius trait, whether they want to admit it or not. Being aloof is what they specialize in. They got a PhD in fucking playing aloof. Who the hell they trying to fool, right? Just saying. 4 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. I see some of you becoming married or in a long-term relationship down the line. I can't put that as... Yours is emphasizing love more than any other sign that's been done today. I ain't did Pisces yet, but I feel like you hit the jackpot in the love arena. All right? Is what I feel. I'm going to do a Zaria message at the end if y'all want one. I really like your reading. It's not emphasizing business or career. Some of you may be growing bored of a business or bored of a career. You may be indecisive whether to leave it or to stick in there. That's what I'll put, or a career, or whatever you specialize in. You may be kind of indecisive whether to end it or stay in there. That's what I got as well. All right, Pisces, let's do yours. Well, AJ, bye. All right, see ya. I can't even see what you look like. Of course, they don't have no picture up. Let's fuck off, AJ. All right, no fancy comeback. Just fuck off. All right. All right. Let's do Pisces. King of Cups, Death card, and the Star card. Pisces, I can put this many ways, and it's going to play out a lot of different ways between all. 1 second. Pisces, yours is going to play out very differently. Like when I say differently, what I mean is a lot of you are going to experience it in a different way. I see a relationship coming to an end that you've already been involved with, or one that's going to be a test for you. It comes to an end. I don't know if it already has or will. Some of you already has passed. Well, good for you. But there's some that are still stuck in a situation that's coming to an end. This needs to end. Whatever this is, it's the best thing that's going to happen to you, because you're going to start getting more emotionally stable, more emotionally independent. And it opens you up for the one that you're supposed to be with. Because the more I don't see that working. I don't care how long it drags out. I don't see it working. So some of you have already ended this, is what I'm also picking up on. Or it's something that's coming to an end. You know which one I'm talking about, if this is your story, that is. Now, some of you singles out there, ones that are not involved in anything, I see you falling in love in that year. I see you falling in love in that year. The Lovers, see? Look, I said love, and the Lovers comes out. And the Judgment. Some of you are going to still continue to give something a second chance after chance after chance. And I see that being possible. You trying to beat a fucking dead horse at this point. Pisces, come on. You're beating a dead horse, all right? But I feel like basically for some of you, I see a long-term thing. Possibly, I see you falling in love. Whether or not it's long-term or not, I'm not really sure. I ain't going to look that far ahead. But that's what I kind of think. Thanks for the 10, Angelica, appreciate that. Thanks for the 5, Riley, appreciate that. Thanks for the 50 again, Anjanette. Thank you so much. Some of you are going to be falling in love that year. Here's what's so strange. You know how some people on here will make up an outcome. You know how some readers will just make up some shit, right? And I ain't trying to down no readers. That's not what I'm doing. I don't make it up. I don't know where I see you falling in love, but I'm not sure in that year of 2021, but I'm not sure how it ends. But I say, you know what? Go for it. What do you have to lose? You see what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna make up an outcome. I literally cannot get an outcome, and usually I can. But for you, I see you falling in love in that year, especially if you're single. Some of you, if you left a connection that's stale, you would find love pretty quick, and it may be better than what you had. I'm just saying. That's what I feel. Can you give me a business message? Can I force one? Trying not to, but the Moon, the Page of Wands. You'll go through bouts. Whatever you do currently, it's going to grow, it's going to expand, but I see basically you being indecisive if this is for you or not, or if you want to still try to do it or not. Either way it goes, I see it could grow and expand. I want you to also look into being an owner of a business or entrepreneurship as well, all right? You will have expansion and growth in your career, but I see some of you not being sure you want to stay with what you do or stay in what you do. I'm not really sure. That's what I feel. I had to force a business message. For the most part, I feel like some of you, I'm going to have to tell you as well, be careful what you're spending. The 5 of Pentacles is here. But I felt like that was in regards to an emotional matter, not business. But I'm just going to say it just in case. Better to be safe than sorry, right? Okay. All right, here we go. So let's go ahead and just jump into Zaria. Give me 1 second. Actually, let me do collective. Thanks for the 5. My girl loves you, man. Well, hey to you and your girl. Tell her I said hey. Let's do collective. Collective, what's coming up for you that's good? The Lovers. All right, collective, yours is picking up on a relationship that's going to be in your life. That could be an on and off one. I actually see you finding another option other than that connection that's primary in 2021. I'm not sure if this is predictive or one that you're dealing with. I don't know. But it's talking about a relationship coming along that's a bit of an on and off one, or it's very ebb and flow. What relationship really isn't, though. You're going to have 2 options in 2021. 2 options. Or you'll have like a primary option that year, but there's one that's still showing you a lot of attention on the side. I see some of you being a part of a relationship or a connection, but it's almost like there's another, it's like it's very on and off. This feels like ones that are going to be done with a fickle connection as well. Now, some of you, let's see, why is this 5 of Pentacles here? Clarify that 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups. I see it's just talking about an on and off connection. I'm not sure if it's here or not. There's this on and off connection where one minute you two speak, the next minute you don't. It's like up and down communication wise. I see some of you having 2 options in that year. You know I predict shit now. You know I can. Just saying. But I see some of you a part of a connection that's a bit on and off. It's a bit in and out. But there's going to be one on the side that's showing you attention too. So be prepared for 2 suitors in that year. Hell, could be 2 or 3. There's 2 suitors in that year. Mark my words. All right, collective, if it didn't make sense, oh, well, I don't care. All right. Let's do Zaria now. That was just the collective. Watch your zodiac signs read if you didn't think the collective made sense. But, okay, let me go get Zaria. I don't want to show y'all. I always turn the camera away because I don't want people to see what I look like from a long distance. I look horrible, honestly. Zaria. Let me go get her. Zaria, these people want to talk to you. Okay, we got Zaria. And let's see what she has to say about your situations. Give me 1 second. Actually, I ain't gonna be able to show y'all it because I don't have enough room on this desk, but just know I'm using Zaria. She's right here, okay? Zaria, what do you have to say about the collective? What does the collective have to, do you got any current messages for them? Food. Food it. Huh? Play. Quit playing with your food. Some of you have a dog that plays with. Okay. Why are you addressing people? Look, this is important, Zaria. Okay, I think people have more important messages they need to hear than something about fucking food. All right, here we go. Okay, what can you tell me, Zaria? It went to blank. It keeps going to blank. What can you tell me, Zaria? Can you give me a current situation they're dealing with? It's going to blank. Remarkable light. Have. Here. Moody. What in the fuck are you talking about? Okay, here we go. Just give me a prediction then, since you don't want to address. Okay, here we go. Remarkable. It keeps going to remarkable. It went there twice. Remarkable. Light. It just spelled out the same thing in 2 in a row. Y'all, it just said remarkable. It went to remarkable and light twice. Something about a remarkable light. I just said this and it just pointed out it again. It went to the same words back to back. Remarkable light. What? Energy. Fact. You have a remarkable light or energy about yourself. That's a fact. Some of you are very psychic or medium. Who gives a shit, right? Money. What about money? What are you keep going to the same things for? Respect your money. Money and respect. Bitch, when did you turn into a rapper? So it went to money and respect. Made me think of some 90s rapper. It's Zaria. Zaria. For shizzle my nizzle, Zaria. It just went money, respect. I just thought about 90s rap. You know, that's all they talked about in 90s rap. Money and respect. All right, here we go. Zaria. All right, here we go. Let's see. What about it? Sex. Money, money, power, and sex. What's this thing talking about? Oh, this was a prediction. So some of you have a lot of money, respect, and power coming to you. And sex. ESP. Some of you, maybe you're like becoming more psychic or medium. It keeps going to like words that talk about remarkable light, ESP. grand, month, seem. I don't know what she's trying to say, but she really is off her fucking rockers. Zaria's channeling Lil Kim. Sure is. All right, can you tell me about a current situation they're dealing with? Because you're not really giving me. Can you tell me about the current situation that they're in right now? It's right there in that area right there. Love, Love. Place or plan. Somebody has love they need to tell you. With a doctor as well. Some of you have a doctor that loves you, or if it's not that, I get somebody needs to tell you that they love you. Positive. There's some person that has a lot of love for you and it's a positive situation. Feels like it could be a newer connection or a connection where somebody really loves you. This person has they have a love-hate relationship with you. It went to hate and love. Hate. What is this person's future actions toward them? Once. Long. X. Once, long, X. Some of you it's your ex, but it could be saying somebody has an ex they've been dealing with for a long time. I don't know what this is saying. I don't know. Well, how's that situation going to play out? If, plan, luck. If it's planned right or if it's done right, it could have a lucky outcome. It could be good. Forget. I don't know. Anyways, y'all, I'm going to put her up. I don't know what she's trying to say. But I'll talk to y'all later. Thank y'all so much for watching. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. I don't know what the hell you trying to say. Zariah, you on here acting a fool. All right, bye, y'all.